How are you so fast? What the fuck? Are you kidding?
Okay, so with a saber and stamina shot, you can be pretty fast. And so that guy, he was complaining that I was running around with the saber in the compound there and slicing down people. So I will talk more about this loadout and other ship loadout later. But actually, this video is about me reaching $2 million, and that might sound quite a lot to you, but actually I have almost 6,000 hours in the game. So if you divide it with $2 million with 6,000 hours, you get like 300-400 hunt dollars per played hour. And if you then say that each game is about 20 minutes, then the gain is a bit more than 100 hunt dollars per game. So if you try to take this tip and play like this, then you can actually easily gain 100 hunt dollars per game. Alright, so in the background here, there's a couple of... it's a montage with a couple of games where I play the Silence Veterli and the Saber, which is my go-to loadout when I have a bad day, which is almost every day, right? But, you know, when you get hit headshot, random headshot directly, or your aim is really off or something like that, then I just fall back to this loadout running around with the Saber and Silence Veterli. So I think you should find yourself a loadout that can be your fallback loadout when you have a bad day, like the bomb lance or shotgun or something a little bit more easy. So the montage in the background, different games with the Silence Veterli and the Saber, and then from now on I will explain a little bit more on how you can consistently earn $100 in the game. If you take these tips, it will be no problem. And actually it's easier now since the latest update in February 2024, since the hunters are more juiced up and cheaper and have more traits and better guns on them now than they had before. So if they don't change it will be no problem for you to earn money. So the first tip is a small one, but still, you might not know about it. When you equip guns, sometimes you have a lot of guns in your inventory, and then you should click equip and not double click the gun. Because if you double click the gun in the inventory when you choose a gun, you buy a new one. But you might already have like 10 pistols of that type. So if you just click equip, you take one of the guns that you have. Then you don't have to buy a gun and then sell them to half the price. So that's a small tip to earn a few bucks when you equip your loadouts. Alright, so second thing you can do to earn money quite easy is to play Soul Survivor, previously called Quick Play, right? Because in Quick Play you do not... it doesn't cost anything to enter a Quick Play match. You just pick a random hunter, go in and play Quick Play or Soul Survivor, and if you win, you earn a hunter with a lot of traits and trade points and guns, pretty good guns sometimes, like you very often find, for example, the Crown and King. You can find like uppercuts and yeah, good guns. So play Soul Survivor, you earn traits and guns and hunters and some money, $100. And also, Soul Survivor is a very good mode if you wanna train on a lot of one-on-one engagements. So yeah, Soul Survivor, pretty good to earn some dollars. Third tip, play solo. So when you have gotten used to the game, if you have a couple of 100 hours, you start to know the maps, you should definitely try to play solo. Um, then you really learn to play the game. You learn the maps, you learn the sounds, and you can play really sneaky and silently. And also you get the solo advantage, because when you play solo, you meet players that are lower MMR than you. So let's say that you're a 5-star, then you typically meet 4 stars. So you get that bonus, and if you get out with the bounty, you get a lot more $100 than if you play a trio. I think 3 times as much or something like that. So playing solo and extracting with bounty, playing solo gets you more kills and more $100. So definitely try to play solo if you want to earn some $100 and be better at the game. Okay, so tip number 4 is to play cheap and strong loadouts. There's a lot of different strong loadouts in Hunt that are very cheap and very, very competitive. So I will give you a few examples, and also I recommend that you have like a fallback loadout that you are really comfortable with and play a lot. For me, I use the Saber and the Silent Italy when I have a bad day, which happens quite a lot, and then I just run around with the Saber and slice people and get my confidence back, and then I can start to try different other loadouts. So one super strong loadout is the Sparks and regular Caldwell pistol with fanning. This loadout costs you like $200 for the guns. You can add some special ammo maybe if you like, but this is, I think, one of the strongest loadouts in the game. You have 149 damage with Sparks, you have the range, and you have the best fanning pistol for close range, the regular Caldwell pistol. You can have that with the FMJ as well if you like. This loadout is super strong, very hard to contest, and it outperforms many other expensive loadout in my opinion. The Sparks, once you have downed people once, you can body tap them, and yeah, if they only have a small fall damage, they will die to the Sparks. So this is a super duper strong cheap loadout for $200. Alright, so another super strong loadout is a shotgun with pistol. Basically, you can choose any shotgun you like, because they're quite equally strong, I think. But one of my favorites is also the cheapest one, which is the Romero. The Romero is super consistent on range. On 10-15 meters you will just obliterate people. You can have 2 ammo types, so if you take the Dragon Breath as a secondary, you can also put downed hunters on fire. So that's the dual purpose, and then you can choose any pistol you like, but if you want the regular Nagant with high velocity ammo, then you have a loadout that is also like the order of $200, and this loadout is super strong. The Nagant with high velocity on range is a real veritable head clicker, very good for headshots, and the Romero is super strong on long short range, or what I would say. So this is a super duper strong, super cheap loadout. Alright, so a third very strong loadout is the Winnie. You can have the Winnie Swift or the Winnie Marksman with levering. Both of them are pretty good with levering, I would say. And Silence Nagant with fanning. Then you have if you have the Winnie Marksman, for example, and the Silence Nagant with fanning, then you have power both on range and accuracy, and the Silence Nagant with fanning on the short range is very strong as well. So this is also a super strong and also a very cheap loadout in the $200 range. And of course you can smack on high velocity ammo on the Winnie if you want to be a little bit have faster bullet speed. Alright, a fourth super strong loadout is the crossbow, the large crossbow and a pistol. I have played a shit ton with the crossbow and it's so god darn strong. You one-tap people on a pretty on medium range, and you can also bring shot bolts, and you can one-tap people when you learn the drop on a very long range. So yeah, the crossbow is one of the most scary guns that you can meet in the game, in my opinion, because of the one-tap potential. And typically I play the crossbow with a PAX pistol, and I mean, if I have fanning, that's also good, but otherwise just crossbow with regular bolts and shot bolts and a PAX. This is a super strong loadout, also in the $200 range for the guns. Alrighty, so fifth very strong gun combination is to have some loadout with dual pistols. So for example, the regular Caldwell are pretty good in a dually combination. You can have FMJ on, and if you have Quartermaster, you can have another cheap gun like the Springfield. So for example, with bleed ammo, so the Springfield has very low sway, so it's a pretty good gun on range. And if you hit them with the bleed ammo and then use the dualies with FMJ when they hide in cover, it's a very strong combo. And the dualies are strong short to mid range. So this is also a $200-ish loadout that is very strong on medium range down to short range. Alright, so last example, there are definitely more strong cheap loadouts in Showdown that you will recognize when you played a while. But my last example is the one that you have seen in the background all the time, so Silence Vertilli and Saber. The advantage with this is that you can be very silenced, very sneaky. The Silence Vertilli, they don't know from where you shoot them, and the Saber is super strong in close quarters. I always use a stamina shot, or even two large stamina shots when I have this loadout, so I can run around and slice people. The Saber really shines when there's a lot of chaos. For example, when people are doing the boss. If they are doing the boss, I don't care how it looks, I just run in and I start to slice people. And 2 times out of 3, I think it works. It works out. And the Silence Vertilli is a very good medium ammo gun. It's silenced and it has actually packs a punch, so it's pretty good as well. This loadout I also use normally with a lot of traps, so this is my favorite solo loadout. And basically I use it as a fallback loadout because you know, you have bad days when your aim is off or you just get headshotted, then you can use a melee gun like the Saber, and just run around like a maniac and enjoy the game and get back some enjoyment and get your confidence back, and then you can start to try other loadouts again. Alright, so those are my examples of different cheap loadouts, and so there's 4 different tips of how to earn money in the long run. If you follow these, try these, you will easily earn like $100 per game in the long run on average, right? And you don't even have to think about it. Just play the game, enjoy the game, and your $100 will keep coming in. So now after like 6,000 hours almost, I have actually $2 million $100. So that's I mean, it's no point with that, but if you have a steady flow of $100 in, you can play the game however you like it and just enjoy the game. Right, so there's a couple of more clips using my fullback loadout here. Otherwise, have a nice day and please enjoy the game.